Well, Tristan Thomas here, joined with Mr. Basketball, Darik Dissette. We can officially call you that now. Darik, let's just start there. I mean, what was your reaction to winning the Mr. Basketball award?
I was in the auditorium for getting ready for Grand March, and we were listening to it, and I swear to God, Nick Colbert took so long to announce who it was, and I was stressing a little bit. I was like, oh God. But when I got it, I yelled, yes, like out loud. But it was a great feeling. I mean, when you put all that work into it, it's just like, it's a nice thing to have, you know?
Yeah, and I'm sure you heard some people saying, oh, you're going to win this, you're a shoo-in, but were you expecting to win it, or was it more of a surprise?
Well, I go by like a motto, like nothing's guaranteed. So, I mean, I was looking at like my resume and like all of that, and I was just like talking to my assistant coaches and stuff. I was like, what if I don't win it? But then at the same time, I was just like, hopefully I win it. And yeah, I'd say I was thinking about it a little bit, but there was multiple people telling me like, you're just gonna destroy like everyone, like you're gonna win it. So it kind of helped a little bit, but then I still go by like nothing's guaranteed, you know?
For sure. So we were just looking back a little bit on your career here, storied career at Minot. Well, I know let's start with your nickname. I know you told me Coach Franceschi called you Hollywood.
Yeah.
Why do you call you? What's the story behind that?
Oh man, that man thinks I come in on my own time. Because I'm Hollywood, you know. He always be like, oh, the news ain't here, or you know, like he always thinks I want to be on the camera. I mean, I don't mind being on camera, and that's probably why he calls me Hollywood, you know. So.
Yeah, I get that. And, Mr. Basketball adding to a long list of accolades. I mean, all-time leading scorer here at Minot, and also you won state as your junior year, Gatorade Senior Athlete of the Year. I mean, where does Mr. Basketball stack up in all that, and how do you kind of prioritize or see those?
Probably like, Mr. Basketball is definitely like a big goal. Like growing up, I knew what the award was, and it's probably a big goal of mine, like individually. Like I don't tell people what my individual awards are. Like I always my biggest goal is to win state. You know, my biggest goal as a team, try to make the team successful. But like when I've won Mr. Basketball, like that's a big, like it felt a little big to me. Like, you know, it was probably, besides the state championship, it was probably second, you know. But for individual awards, like it was definitely probably top tier, because I mean, this program's only had 3, well now 4, including me, and it's the most in North Dakota, so.
Yeah, and just how will you remember your time playing basketball here, whether that's, all the wins and the points and just, the friendships you made? I mean, how will you kind of look back on your time here?
I'm definitely going to look back, and I'm just going to, like, sit back and think, like, dang, like, our support system, like, if you come to most of, like, all of our games, like, they're all packed normally, and I couldn't thank all this, like the city of Minot for like supporting us with that. So it's gonna be tough leaving, but I'm gonna be going to a new home soon, and I'm gonna be very thankful for Imagination.
Yeah, and you're heading off to NDSU. That's kind of the next journey for you. I mean, how are you approaching that, of kind of starting over from scratch, playing at NDSU, and the jump up in competition?
So, like, I know I'm coming in as a freshman, and I know I'm gonna have to like restart. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna give it all I have, and what I have to lose. I mean, I'm gonna give it all I have. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I know I'm gonna get punched in the mouth. Like it's gonna be a challenge. It's definitely gonna be a challenge. It's just gonna be a matter of fact of how I respond to it, and I'm gonna make sure I respond to it the right way.
Awesome. Well, I had a lot of fun watching you, covering you here, and yeah, appreciate the time.
Thank you.